What's up, y'all? You know, I'm literally in the car. I'm in the car. I got stuck in the rain. And it's literally raining, hailing, lightning, and thunder. And it was 96 degrees today. 96 degrees. It's the summer. It's the summer. How? I'm just trying to figure out if it was that hot today, how is it possibly hailing? There is absolutely no way. As I was sitting in this storm, it kind of, a message was laid on my heart, right? And that message said that, like, you must stay calm during the storm. You know, things may seem so chaotic. Everything around you, it seems like it's just raining down on you. Things are just getting worse. For example, the outside. Watch, in a couple of seconds, it's about to speed right back up. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? God is on my side. Like how I was saying, listen, everything around you may feel as if it's just crumbling apart. Your life is just all messed up. Like, you feel like you just can't seem to get it right. You must stay calm. God wants you to stay put. And the word calm, you see, it calms the storm. Why? Because God is speaking through me right now. Listen, you must stay calm throughout the storm. You cannot let the devil get the best of you. Because what I have learned throughout my 22 years of living so far is that whenever the devil sees a weak point in your life, whenever the enemy sees a weak point in your life, something that you've been struggling with, they're going to attack that same exact thing. So what you must do is you must stay calm. You can't let the world, you can't let the enemy get the best of you. Oh my gosh. The enemy is trying to attack right now, but we're not going to let that happen. As you can see, the enemy is trying to attack right now. But I know I got God on my side. See, the enemy is trying to do everything in his possible ability to stop me from spreading this message. Listen, although things may seem crazy, the enemy is trying to take you up off of your path. You have to stay calm. And you have to understand that God has your back. Listen, I know that it's crazy. I know that you have a lot going on, but you cannot fold. At the end of the day, here's how I view it. And I was talking to a lady the other day, and it's so crazy how, like, most older people are, you have a certain selected few of older people. They don't like taking advice from younger guys or from younger people in general. They like, what do you possibly know that I don't know? You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is key. A person's ego can either help them or it can either hurt them. You know, but in this situation, it ended up helping her. So basically, you know, I was talking to an older lady, and she was just telling me that, like, you know, I was asking her, was she happy with what she's doing, because she works at a school as a cafeteria lady. And I was just asking her, like, what do you like? Are you happy with what you do? You know, you work with a whole lot of kids throughout the day. Like, are you happy with what you do? And she simply told me this right here. She said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not happy, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, I feel like I waited too long. She said, I feel like I waited too long, and now I just feel like it's too late. And, like, God allowed me to speak to her. God spoke through me, and God told me to tell her that what you need to realize is that He woke you up this morning. He woke you up this morning, which means that there is still a purpose for you to serve. God isn't done with you yet. But what you have to do is you got to be calm. You have to be calm. You have to understand that God has your back. Listen, I told her, I said, listen, you woke up this morning. That speaks volumes. That simply means that God isn't done with you. There is still a purpose for you to serve. Let me tell you two certain type of things, right? So when the devil sees you walking in your purpose, allowing God to use you, the devil is going to put a different type of storm into your life. right? And that storm is basically to throw you up off of your path. That storm is to take you away from God. That's the type of storm that the devil puts you in. The type of storm that God puts you in, listen, it allows you to become stronger. It allows you to really learn lessons. It allows you to become a better person. And after the storm, that's when you come out the best version of yourself. What the devil wants to do after his storm, what he does is he beats you down. He drains you of everything that you thought that you knew. He takes you far away from God. That way, your process of trying to get back closer to God, most people just give up. Most people give up. And the reason why most people don't believe in God is simply because they allow the devil to get inside of their head. Everything that they grew up on, everything that they knew, everything, the devil took all of that away from them. So instead of them trying to go out and find God, allowing God to use them, understanding that God will never leave you nor forsake you, instead of them doing that, what they do is they say, you know what? Instead of me trying to get to know God all over again, I'd rather not. That's what most people do. And that's why I'm telling you to be calm in the storm, right? Because the devil was put on this earth to deceive you. If you're in a storm right now, it could come so often that the devil is putting that storm there, right? And it's kind of hard to tell, because I'm pretty sure that, listen, you know that the devil was put here to deceive you. So it's hard to tell which storm is which. And that's why I tell you to just be patient and be calm within the storm. I know that it seems like I'm all over the place, but it's tying into one thing, and that's bringing you closer to God, and that's allowing you to be calm. God is speaking to me right now. You must pray. If you're curious on what the storm may be, if it's God or the devil, just simply pray and ask for God to send you a sign. And God is going to speak to you, but you got to be willing to listen. The storm is almost over. The storm is almost over, but what you must do, you must endure. You must be patient, and ultimately, you must be calm. Remain calm. Don't panic at all. I know that it's easy to get discouraged by what you see, but what I will tell you once again is that God tells us to walk by faith and not by sight, to lean not up under your own understanding, but to just put your full 100% trust in the Lord and understand that he will take care of you, you know? Just be patient. Be calm in the storm. Everything's going to be all right. It's so crazy how this video started off raining, hailing, thundering, lightning. You know what I'm saying? And like now, it's like the sun is starting to show again. The storm is almost over. That's why I tell y'all, listen, I understand that things may seem so bad. You know, my car was just shaking. It was hailing. And I feel like that's God literally speaking to me. Speaking to me. Like, that's God speaking to me. That's why I say, listen, you're going to understand who's giving you that storm. You just got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to listen, because you can tell. You can tell because you can just almost sense God's presence. Because God's presence is just like so abundant. It's just so amazing. It's hard to explain. It's an unexplainable feeling. But you can tell when God is revealing himself to you. You can tell when God is working on you. You can tell if it's God that's sending you that storm. It started off so hectic at the beginning of this video. You know, it was raining, hailing, thundering, hard downwind, all of that. Like, now the rain is basically gone. The storm is basically gone. And that right there fits in with the message that I'm telling y'all. Listen, just be calm. Don't panic. Because if you be calm, the storm will pass eventually.